Okay, guys. Ronnie G in New York's Diamond District with the Godmother.
Hi guys, good morning and happy Sunday to everybody.
It is Sunday, and usually we don't work on a Sunday, but because the holidays are here, we're working. It's here the Godmother Carrie to start going through the watches for you guys, and I'm happy to sell them to you.
I'm going to show you the first box, which are all the date justs.
Okay.
These are 41 millimeter date justs, okay? Most of them are on a Jubilee bracelet. You have the Wimbledon right here. You have the blue stick dial here. Here you got the green dial.
Is the blue stick the one they call the bluesy, or am I getting confused?
No, the bluesy is this right here. The bluesy is a Submariner.
Right. Okay, that's great. I didn't want to move you on. I was just, when you said blue, I went, right. Okay.
And these these are all the new watches, and these are the new motif dials. The motif dials that have that beautiful little motif in them. We come up here, you have an oyster bracelet right here, smooth bezel oyster bracelet. People ask me, they go like this, what do you like, a smooth bezel, or do you like it fluted? I personally like a fluted bezel. I think the fluted bezel is a fineness, is a crispness to the watch, but it's everybody's opinion.
Okay, but some of these watches also have nicknames. So even as you explain this stuff to us, this is called a Wimbledon?
That's called a Wimbledon.
Okay.
It's supposed to replicate what goes on in Wimbledon, England for the Wimbledon tennis matches.
Okay, so no doubt. So all right,
Let's come over to this box here.
100%.
In this box, we have mostly GMTs. There's only 3 here that are subs. These are Submariners here.
Okay.
That's the bluesy. These are all subs right here.
Is this the root beer?
That is the root beer.
Okay.
Root beer is one of my favorite watches. I think it's great because it's rose gold, and I love the rose gold. I think the rose gold is absolutely hot.
Okay, so one of the coolest looking watches here is this watch.
This is the Milgauss. This is a Milgauss. It is a discontinued watch, and it has a smooth bezel, and that's just the way it comes like that. It's a pretty watch. Not one of my favorites, but, everybody has their own.
All the children have to find a home.
It's good. It's
okay.
good.
So
up
100%.
Here, up here we have the OPs. These are just the Oyster Perpetuals. Oyster Perpetuals, this is the Tiffany dial. These are smooth bezels, Oyster Perpetuals, no date on these watches.
Okay, so guys, the other thing that's happening here, and I love saying this, is when we talked about Rolex, I have lived long enough to make that comment. Used to talk about these guys over here. When somebody was, in the old days, the 80s, the 90s, they were acquiring a Rolex, they would get something really prestigious like this, right?
Can I tell you something, Ron?
100%.
Back in the 80s and the 90s, you were able to get one of these watches for $17,000.
Oh, yeah.
How sick is that?
How much are they
remember
today?
that. Today, they're $40,000, $50,000. They've gone up over the last couple of years through COVID. This watch went up to almost $80,000.
Yep.
This is the date with the green olive dial.
What's
it's
the nickname?
crazy.
The presidentials, right?
This is the presidents. These are all
100%.
presidents here.
Look at that rose gold with that olive face.
That's one of my favorites also.
Isn't that great?
And I do love this date here with the chocolate dial. Great looking watch.
Okay, down here.
Sky Dwellers. Sky Dwellers are big watches. You gotta have a big watch for some of the, a big hand for some of these watches. Great watch also, Sky Dwellers.
100%. And over here?
These are the Yacht Masters. These are the Yacht Masters right here. The Yacht Masters have been very, very hot. Great for sport fishing and stuff like that. Then you got the most popular is John Mayer.
Yep.
Major watch.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. You also have here a Daytona on an Oyster Flex.
Are these called pandas also?
It's like a Panda dial, yeah. They have the Panda dials.
Because the thing is, when you guys are hearing the names, sometimes you hear even the model numbers sometimes, but a lot of the times they have like nicknames, pet names, and then you have to be able to apply it to the watch.
Yeah, you want to
get some APs?
Here? You got some gorgeous APs
okay.
here. What we have here is the Royal Oaks. You got some Royal Oaks right up here. You got here an offshore. These are offshore right here. Royal Oak is probably the most popular one of all of the APs. It's always been a popular one. So guys, we're open here on Saturdays and Sundays.
Right.
Come on in. You got your watches. Guys, it's all about watches for you. We know that. That's all what you want is watches. So we have a nice selection. It's a smorgasbord, I say. A smorgasbord.